Hello everyone, this is In-Game Art. We're doing another box and a breakdown of the demo. This is split second for the PlayStation 3. To start things right off, there was a very small update around 24 megabytes, but I've played this entire game without this update, so this update is not required at all. It's probably just mostly for online functions. Now, I've beaten and played Split Second actually multiple times, and I just recently deleted my save and wanted to replay it all over again. Now, going back to it, this is actually one of those hidden gem games on last generation that doesn't get the attention or praise that it really deserves. It's not like the best ultimate racing game out there, but for like a Burnout experience or a good two-player kind of experience game, it's a enjoyable gem, and it's one that's well worthy to be in part of your collection. It is quite challenging at times too, but still felt a little, rewarding for its challenge as well. I mean, yes, computer does have a good tendency to have the rubber band effect onto it, but for the most part, at least it provides some form of challenge for you. The one thing I really enjoyed the game the most about it is that its story mode was not really like your typical story mode. I just like how you were able to pick a racetrack and start the race. And I did like how they went with it like as a movie or a TV show kind of style, where every time you started a new section, it broadcasted like it was a TV show, talking about the ending of it, showing credits, and then talking about the next episode up in front. It's really well done, as well as I liked when they bring in the elite opponent, and how much of a big deal they try to make them seem like, and they are truly a challenge in the game. But one of the greater sides of the game is how it's got so many kind of play styles for it. So you got your typical race mode and your typical elimination mode where you just basically try to stay in first place and everyone who's in the last place gets eliminated. But you also have like a survival mode where you gotta try to survive as long as you can with a truck dumping off explosive barrels. As well as a attack helicopter that you have to keep dodging or try to dodge and attack back. Now, what separates Split Second so much from other racing games is the fact there's no superpowers or anything like that, or even kind of like nitrous or a boost or anything like that. What separates it is that you can activate massive destruction events that will trigger and destroy either opponent in front of you or completely change the landscape of the track, which is greatly interesting and well done. Now, the disappointing part about most of this function is that you don't get a lot of customization with the tracks in terms of you can't increase the amount of laps. So some tracks will only have 2 laps at most, and that's all you can do. So a lot of times you need to kind of purposely try to trigger these massive change of events and plan for it. And sometimes you just can go through it without ever seeing these awesome events happen. But for the most part, it's really fun to play with another person with it, as well as, like I said, with computer, it provides a new challenge to the game. It's just a very different experience than you commonly see in most racing games. It is still your generic kind of style racing game, but it has such a new feel, and the music goes well with it, as well as the feeling of speed and challenge. It's just a perfect blend. It's not the greatest racing game, no, but it's definitely one worthy to be in part of your collection, and it's definitely needs a sequel in the series, especially with nowadays technology. It's one of those games that I'm glad to have on my shelf, and I'm glad that I've ever experienced it. If there's one experience you should definitely try out, it's the survival mode. Trying to dodge all the trucks and barrels and bombs and stuff like that, it's just a lot of fun to see how long you can last. So again, this is one of my most favorite racing games of last generation. And I'm eager to hopefully at some point they can maybe get a revival in current gen technology. I will try to leave links down in the description if you guys are interested in a copy, which I highly recommend. It's well worth your time, as well as if you want a good racing game with 2-player split screen. Because nowadays nothing comes with split screen anymore these days. So thank you all for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. And I'll see you guys on my next episode. Bye bye!